How we doing, people? Hope everybody is keeping well. I am jam.thebam, and we're not going to talk about visas. No, we are. We are going to talk a lot about visas. Jump on every other YouTuber's wet dream in Thailand, you know. As you probably know if you've been watching before, and just like any other YouTuber, I kind of didn't play by the rule book where it comes to let's follow niches. I kind of just do whatever I like to do, and that's that. Simple as that. Keeping it real, people. No jumping on every other YouTuber's wet dream when it comes to visa exemptions and trying to bring in the massive views. You know? I thought it would help the channel grow, but I'm not about that. I'll talk a little bit about visas though, because the rules have changed, and some people probably, if they're watching this channel, might not be up to date with it. But I'm pretty sure if you come to Thailand, you will probably already know, and you probably don't even need to be told, because really, you need to be, you need to constantly look at these things all the time, because the rules literally change overnight here. They can, that fast, like, but as far as I'm aware, and I don't really care too much about it, and that's why I go into deep dives about these things, is mainly because I don't actually know enough about it. You know, I could tell you what I think. That's about it. My kind of view on it, and it's probably due to people abusing the system as much as possibly as they can. And I mean abusing the system. I mean like doing border runs, which was widely set up by agents and stuff like that in the first place. Trying to sell people a dream that they're not supposed to have, you know. There are certain ways of getting around these things. They're called border crossings, and I don't stay any longer than I have to, really. You know, I have to go work in the UK and stuff like that, so I do come back and forward quite a lot. Now, this might change the dynamic for myself as well. I do not know if it's going to affect me or not, because obviously I do things a little bit differently. I work, you know. I go home, I work, I come back. I go home, I work, I come back. Repeat the system, you know. Now they're saying that you can only come in 2 times a year. And obviously when you come into Thailand and through immigration, it's generally down to the discretion of the immigration officer, you know. So whether flying is going to be alright, I don't know. We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens next year. But at the moment, people were doing the whole jumping across the border one day and coming back. I don't know if you just think people in Thailand are silly or are a bit daft or something, that they wouldn't realise that you've just left the country for a couple of hours and came back, like, you know. It always goes like this, you know. There's certain people in the world, like, you know, they deliberately do things in a way that they ruin it for other people, you know. This is exactly the kind of thing that's happened here, like, you know. Thailand would have you any day of the week if you didn't start abusing the system. It's as simple as that, folks. You know, I have not had any trouble going through immigration over the last year, even with our new fingerprints and all the rest of it. And I've came here maybe, I don't know, I think this might be the 5th time this year or 4th time this year. And I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. I can't remember how many times I've been over this year. I haven't really been counting, you know. I would say that, I'll tell you what I do know. You can still come here on your 60 days and you can get your visa extension to 90 days. Then you can leave. I don't know how long you leave for and come back before you could get another 90 days. Another 60 days, and then another 30 on top of that, right? So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking to myself, maybe they're on about the whole border run thing. And then there was something else said that if you try and repeat that again after the second time, you'll get a courtesy 7 days to sort your affairs out and get the fuck home. It's as simple as that, folks. So, there's been a lot of different things happening in Thailand. It's changing the dynamic and the rules and everything like that all the time. Some people say it's because they don't want foreigners here anymore. To be fair, when you see all the fighting and carrying on and the drinking and the mad partying and that's going out and the people that are causing pure mayhem at nights and that and thinking they can just do whatever they like here, could you really blame them? You know what I mean? Like, you see it all the time I see it all the time on Facebook. It comes up on post news feeds, Frank's done this and foreigner's done that, I don't understand why people just can't behave themselves like, you know what I mean? You're in a total different country. You should be respecting the fact that Thai people are letting you even come here. You know what I mean? It's not the UK people, so don't treat it like the UK. The UK's a mess. My plans, well, I've got back in Pattaya. I was at a wee fair thing yesterday. I will be posting that at some point. I just thought I'd do this thing first. And I've been back almost, 4 or 5 days. I haven't really done much, to be fair. It's I just relaxing. I've been out a couple of times, but when I've been going mad, I got my pals here, so tend to just take it a little bit easier when they're not going around, you know what I mean? We still go out and have a drink and that. Was down by Soi Buakhao yesterday because I thought the crazy 80s bar had reopened as something else. I don't know if they've changed the name to Crazy 90s or something like that, or someone said it might be called Cheers, and I don't know when it's opening, people. I was going to go check that out, but it wasn't open yesterday. But Soi Buakhao, Tree Town, all looked very busy last night, so I think that is it. That is the start of the high season coming in now, folks. So, and the tourism levels seem to be picking up a bit compared to what I saw a couple of months ago. Anyway, it was dead. It was like a ghost town, you know what I mean? So I was walking through all the same places I normally do, and it just seemed quiet. There was like one or two maybe regular customers in each bar. Nothing special, but yeah, it definitely seems like it's picking up now, so. But right now, we're just sort of taking it easy and just chilling at the moment. So, Bangkok thing is on hold because work didn't pay me, so we're kind of just putting that on the back burner for now. My daily vlogs hadn't really begun the plan that I did plan to do before because it's been I've just been busy, you know what I mean? I've been and it takes a long time to do editing, and I just try to do this without any retakes or any sort of editing at all. You can probably tell they're not very well scripted. They're not scripted at all. It's just my thoughts that come out of my head at the time while I'm speaking. So yeah, but anyway, guys, peace, love, take care of yourselves. I'll be back again soon. I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing for the next vlogs. And that's always a challenge in itself as well, people. So, peace.